All right, you guys. So, we appreciate everybody that's gonna tap in. Um, you know, uh, right? Uh, like I said to you guys, man. Appreciate all y'all over here, Ticket TV live streams. Y'all know what it is, man. Salute to everybody. Love, honor, and respect. Uh, and we're gonna get into this thing, man, and basically cook on the Los Angeles Lakers, man. Those guys, man, that's a horrible team. I had people come to me and say, "Hey, Ticket, you're capping. They're not calling for JJ Redick." Bro, I'm looking on Twitter the entire game. The entire game, Twitter is going crazy on JJ Redick. They see that this dude's a bum. They see LeBron James hyped up the team. But then LeBron has a nerve after the game to talk about we don't have no room for error. Bro, you put the team together. You're the one who put the team together, dog. So what are we talking about? There's nothing to talk about. You put the team together. If you put the team together, then you picked the coach. You picked your son. You picked all these different parameters around the Los Angeles Lakers. So how now, and in the aftermath, are you even saying anything, man? It makes no sense whatsoever. The dude is a spoiled individual. They couldn't blame Roy Hachimura. He had 19 points, 7 rebounds, and assists last night in the game. They're going to put that one on AD, when AD's been carrying these bums most of the time. But since LeBron James wants to take over and take all the shots, LeBron took 20 shots. How you going to win when LeBron James out here taking 20 shots and AD gets 14? It's not going to add up. That entire thing that happened the first 5 games of the season is in reverse. And everybody says, oh, well, JJ has such an intricate offense. Where's the intricate offense at? The Lakers scored 102 points against the Clippers. Where's the offense at? You struggle to beat the Brooklyn Nets by a point at the buzzer. All of the games you won this year have been against depleted teams or bad teams. You haven't even got one great win this year. I mean, you look at it, the Lakers are horrible, bro. They have benefited from depleted teams and from playing a weak-ass schedule. And that's just the truth of the facts. They hid the whole Jackson Hayes situation under the table, when the video came out of him spitting on that girl. He mysteriously got hurt, went away for a few weeks, and now he's back, no problem whatsoever. Make it make sense. At least said they were investigating, never heard anything else from it. These are all the different things they got going on over there, right? They want to blame Gabe Vincent. That's another guy they're trying to blame. They tried to pump up Dalton Connect like he's the next big thing. And, they had him in the starting lineup saying he was going to win. Then they yanked him out the starting lineup out the blue. It's sad, bro, to see the state of affair with these clowns, bro. These dudes is clowns for real over there, bro. LeBron James, the Los Angeles Lakers, that entire organization is running a clown show. What can you say? You're starting Max Christie. He's not playing bad, but JJ Redick benched him towards the end of the game. For what? That's another reason why fans are on JJ Redick's helmet, which they should be. And let's talk about that aspect. How does Darvin Ham get fired and get criticized all this time, but these fake Laker channels is out here pushing lies and don't want to speak about JJ Redick in any negative light? This is sad, bro. This shows you guys, man, the type of stuff that these dudes are. It's a bunch of shrills going on around here. These guys are sellouts for the system. It's disgraceful, They're so afraid of what's going to happen to them from LeBron James. You traded Ivica Zubac. LeBron pushed for that trade from Mike Muscala because he wanted a guy who would stretch the floor and shoot threes. And that's when Zubac was giving you a double-double playing with LeBron James. Zubac comes out, torches you, 21 points, 19 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks. Come on, bro. He's having a career season with the Clippers. Kawhi have a flashback. He only played 24 minutes. He got 19. Norman Powell steps on you with 22, and James Harden give you 21 and 12. I mean, bro, you can't. There's nothing else that we can really say about this. What else is there to say? What else is there to say? This is the team that you guys, y'all love these clowns. It's sad, man. It really is, bro. Uh, LeBron James and JJ Redick and these guys dug their hole. They sat up there, talked about Darvin Ham like a dog, you know, taunted him and all kind of stuff in the preseason and going into the season. And JJ Redick can't live up to the mustard. Period. The dude is a fraud. And I don't understand how in the hell people are afraid to call him out for what he is. He's a fraud. He's a complete joke. JJ Redick should not be given any benefit of the doubt. The dude is a complete joke. Complete joke, man. And it's sad that you have a guy like that that continues to get a pass. How does JJ Redick get a pass? Every other coach gets blasted. Any other coach that's a Lakers coach and that's performing like this, you're getting blasted. You fired Darvin Ham to do what? To lower expectations? You said you fired Darvin Ham because the expectations were higher. Then you give JJ Redick the same roster with a few more upgrades, and now the whole conversation is different. It's a disgrace. It really is, bro. It's a disgrace, man. And I'm glad that people online are starting to call this out. You don't have to believe me. Go back and look at Twitter last night. And what they were saying this entire game about JJ Redick. I have no reason to lie. They were cooking JJ Redick all up and down this stream. He deserved to get cooked. He's a joke. Bro, but this is the team that y'all praise. This is y'all's king. LeBron James is a dude y'all swear by. Right? This is a dude that you guys swear by, and y'all put him on an all-time elite level. Yeah, LeBron Ramon James. That's the guy. It's devastating, man. I'm just keeping it real with you, man. It's devastating to see that type of foolishness going on at that level, bro. It is saddening to see that, and maddening as well. Go out there and get smoked. They were getting the hell beat out of them in the third quarter. They were down like 25, 26 points. Third quarter. The Clippers let them back in the game. Kawhi didn't even play no more down the stretch. He just said, I ain't got to do nothing. I'll take the rest of this game off. Embarrassment, man. Embarrassment. I sat right up here and watched the whole game. Embarrassment, man. You know? JJ Redick's out here saying, oh, that's a real defense. Nah, you're supposed to be a real coach. You're supposed to be a real coach. So if you're a real coach, why isn't your team able to respond and do what they're supposed to do on the court? You're saying that that's a real team, but you're supposed to be a real coach. Let's get this right now. We're not going to beat around the bush. We're not going to do none of this foolishness. These guys are disgraceful, man. Y'all praise these dudes, bro. I don't understand how nobody praise these clowns. These dudes is clowns in real life. JJ Redick is a clown. That dude sat up there on ESPN and berate everybody. He talked like a dog to everybody on ESPN, bro. Like a dog. Stand on that. Stand on all that issue was saying then, dog. Stand on that. We want you to stand on that. You can't stand on that? Absolutely disgusting behavior. Disgusting behavior. Yeah, man. So when y'all gonna start holding this bum accountable? Him, LeBron James. LeBron James out here trying to show he can still play, take all the shots. At 40 years old. You still trying to build a team, and the Laker channels, they're a disgrace too. They're all bought and paid for, sold out, afraid of LeBron James. They think that everything is a trade. You got to trade all around to make your franchise up. Over there in Cleveland, they got rid of LeBron James, built that team back up in 5 years, and now they're a championship level team without that bum, and he still want to take credit for that. Disgusting. Disgusting behavior, man. But that's y'all's king. That's y'all king. All right, so salute everybody. I want to talk about JJ Redick's excuses. So, you know, after that shellacking that they took to the LA Clippers last night, the fake Los Angeles Lakers coach who hadn't been vetted, the fake coach who had no experience, who went on a podcast, undermined Darvin Ham, one of the most disrespectful, disgraceful things you can do in professionalism, undermining another coach who's currently coaching and doing a podcast with a player that's currently on that team. Disgusting behavior by J.J. Redick and LeBron James. They knew what they were doing. It's going to backfire on them. Chicken's going to come home to roost, baby. So anyways, J.J. Redick is claiming that the Lakers are still in their growth process after they lose to the Clippers. What do you mean growth? You guys don't look anything like you're growing. You guys have lowered expectations from what you fired Darvin Ham. This is why I said Darvin Ham has a lawsuit, bro. He has a lawsuit for wrongful termination. He really does. I'm glad Two Raw said that. He really do, bro. Because if you really think about this, you fire a guy who did his job. You fire a guy who did his job. Now I want y'all to think about what I'm saying. Fire the guy who did his job. The guy who did his job, he gets fired. Think about this now. You say, oh, we fired him because we're supposed to be a championship level team. Before you fire him, the fake king goes and does a podcast with the fake coach, J.J. Redick, right? All in an attempt to undermine this guy at the same time. They successfully undermine him and get the whole media behind this shenanigan and this charade. Get the coach fired, bring J.J. in like he's supposed to be this Socrates, all-time great offense coach that is supposed to be able to take the Lakers to a level that Darvin Ham couldn't. He comes in, what do? They instantly lower expectations. And now he's running around here after beating up on wimps and moats all during the beginning of the season, teams who were undermanned and the worst teams in the league. These are the teams he's been beating up on. Now he comes out here with a straight face, claiming that the Lakers are still in a growth process after the loss to the Clippers. What do you mean? You're 40-something games into the season. What do you mean? You got the same rosters you had last year. What do you mean growth process? You were supposed to be the guy who came in here and supposed to be a clear difference. This is what Charles Barkley was talking about. He's right. And nobody wants to really call this out because they look stupid for all that stuff they said about Darvin Ham. These guys are clowns, bro. And by the way, as we sit here, Darvin Ham and Doc Rivers have a better record than this bum J.J. Redick and the Lakers. Disgusting work, especially how they was talking about Doc Rivers all on social media after how the Bucks started the season. The Bucks don't walk these dudes down not once but twice this season. So J.J. Redick claims, according to the reports, that the Lakers are still in a growth process after a big loss to the Clippers. Now, according to reports out of fadeawayworld.net, it says the Lakers couldn't match up with the Clippers in their first ever clash in the Intuit Dome as the Clippers walked out with a 116-102 win over the Lakers. It was a rough game where the Lakers trailed for the majority of the time and an uncompetitive showing. Lakers head coach J.J. Redick discussed the result after the game, claiming the Lakers are still in a growth process while the Clippers have far more coherent identity on both ends of the court already. I quote, "I think we're growing. We all know during the growth process, you have some bumps, and that's okay. Our group, we're together and connected more times than not. We'll continue to grow and build, but there was some good stuff tonight. We got to keep trying to get better." What was good? What the hell was good? Everything I saw out there was absolute defecation and garbage. I saw complete trash out there on the court tonight. Period. You couldn't score the ball. You scored 102 points. You couldn't get no stops. You gave up 126-some points. What was good? You were down by 26 at one point in the game, if I'm not mistaken. What did he see that was good in that game? You get the hell beat out of you. You got a 40-year-old dude jacking up all the shots. You went away from AD being this dominant guy who was MVP voting in the first 3 weeks of the season. We knew that wouldn't last. When your king got his ego bruised. Disgusting work, man. And shout out to the people who are on Twitter who are real fans that are calling this stuff out. They're seeing through this shenanigan, this fraud. LeBron James set this whole thing up, bro. It's disgusting, bro. And I hate talking about this bum on my channel. But I'm going to cook them forever and a day for what they did to Darvin Ham. I don't care what nobody say. It says, JJ goes on to say, it's one of those games you want your offense to help your defense. We didn't make shots and turn the ball over. We did a good job in 11 possessions in the zone in the first half. They scored 8 points. We did a good job of mixing it up. No, you didn't. You got your ass kicked. What are you talking about? You didn't do a good job of anything. You got the hell beat out of you. You was getting blown out, bro. You got manhandled. Nobody calls this stuff out, man. They don't call it out. Redick heaped individual praise on the contributions of Ivica Zubac and James Harden, who were the biggest factors behind the Clippers' dominant win. I consider them a great team. They have Hall of Famers, and Zubac is a monster. He was a difference with his offensive rebounder, particularly in the second half against great teams. And you said you make mistakes. Our guys competed, fought, stayed together. Man, get out of here, man. Nobody want to hear that, bro. Oh, we competed, fought. Man, nobody want to hear that, bro. You lost. This is the Los Angeles Lakers, bro. You don't get no moral victories around here, bro. JJ Redick is a complete clown. I don't understand how y'all respect this bum. He comes in and tells y'all this foolishness monkey crap, but he'd get on TV all last year and degrade all the other coaches. He got to go, man. He got to go, bro. He got to go, man. You gave up Zubac. The Lakers had Zubac. Because LeBron James pressed Magic Johnson and them and said he wanted a big man that could stretch the floor and shoot threes, they traded Zubac for Mike Muscala. Make that make sense. Bums all the way across the board. But I'll let y'all decide. All right, you guys. So we back at it, man. So they're saying that the Milwaukee Bucks could show an interest in acquiring Bradley Beal. Now, it says that, according to the reports, it says the Suns could find a perfect solution to, their Bradley Beal problem if the Bucks make an offer to acquire him. Now, listen, this will probably involve Chris Middleton, who they're trying to get up off of, right? Now, we all know that Budenholzer's the coach. He knows Chris Middleton's game. He likes Chris Middleton. He probably feels Middleton will be a better fit than Bradley Beal, especially with, Beal's no-trade clauses and the third. Some Sun fans will probably disagree, depending on how you feel. But I know Budenholzer will be more comfortable with Chris Middleton. He won a championship with Chris Middleton. He knows Chris Middleton. He likes Chris Middleton, right? With that being said, what do I think? The deal helps both sides. It gives the Bucks a younger option at Bradley Beal, who could help the team if he's healthy, with shooting and things like that. I'm not shooting down that deal. I don't think that's a bad deal at all. If you can give up Middleton and get Bradley Beal, I'd do it. I don't care if he ain't got a no-trade clause. If he comes over there, I eat those last 2 years of his contract, I do it. Because he's going to help you more than what Chris Middleton's going to help you at this point right here. Right? Now, Beal is entitled to $50.2 million this season. Right? And they're going to have to pay him $111 million from 2025 to 2027, according to reports. Now, this year, he's averaging 17.5, 3.6 rebounds, 3.3 assists. Yeah, I do the deal. They're talking about something the Bucks could send Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis. Now, if they got to have Bobby Portis in there, I'm not sending Bobby Portis. No dice. They said for it to be a reality. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving up Bobby Portis. If you're the Bucks, do not give up Bobby Portis under any circumstances. No way, shape, or form, bro. You're not giving up Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis is the guy you need. He's the dog you need in the playoffs. He is an X factor. He is a guy when all the other guys, when you need somebody that's going to dig down deep and give you big certain games of the playoffs, that's Bobby Portis, bro. He's going to battle. He's going to contend. He's going to compete. You have to have him on that team. He's a championship piece. I'm not giving him up. I'll keep Chris Middleton before I give up Bobby Portis and Chris Middleton. It's not happening. It's not happening. And I hope the Bucks are thinking that way. You do not give up Bobby Portis for no Bradley Beal. I'm sorry, you don't do it. You don't do it. You're giving them half your bench and Chris Middleton. No dice. No dice. Because Chris Middleton's going to go over there and he's going to start under Bud. And Middleton and Bud already likes Middleton. He knows his offense, everything like that. So Bud's going to get the best out of Middleton. So even if Bud gets 16, 17 points a game out of Middleton, that's what he's getting out of Beal. So why would I give you Bobby Portis too, just to make the numbers work? No, no dice. I'm not doing that. The Bucks do not need to look to move Bobby Portis. Keep Bobby Portis in-house. That's one guy that's on that bench I'm not touching. He cannot go nowhere. He's untouchable, in my opinion. In my opinion, Bobby Portis is untouchable. Y'all can think whatever y'all want to think. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know, right? I'm telling you what I know. Okay? So, feel how you want to feel on that. All right, you guys. So they're saying that the Minnesota Timberwolves, according to reports, they want to be a team that's involved as a third team in a potential Jimmy Butler trade, right? They're saying they want to get involved in the Jimmy Butler trade, but not to land Jimmy Butler. They just want a part of that trade. Now, it's saying basically Mark Stein is reporting, NBA reporter Mark Stein, that aside from the Toronto Raptors, several teams are trying to get involved in the trade as a third or fourth team, with the T-Wolves being the name that comes up the most, it says. Now, it says the Raptors are volunteering to participate in the eventual Butler trade as a third or fourth team facilitator that doesn't land Butler but takes part in the transaction. It says, when I relayed that to one well-placed source, I was told that about half the league has made similar feelings known to the Heat as they try to, concoct a trade that brings this saga to an end. So they are looking for a trade for Jimmy Butler still. It says that group is believed to include the Timberwolves, but again, in the role of a trade facilitator and not with the intent to bring Butler back to Minnesota after he unforgettably forced a trade from the T-Wolves to the 76ers during the 2018-2019 season. And then how did that work out for Philly? Unbelievable, bro. Philly gets Jimmy, lets Jimmy go. The guy they should have kept. Keeps Tobias Harris, a guy who they didn't respect anyways over there and didn't keep, even though Tobias Harris is a solid player. But what do you expect from him as being a fourth option over there? Bro, just a crazy situation through and through, man. Crazy situation, you guys. And so when you look at all of the different parameters of this thing, man, it is unbelievable all the things that we see that's going on. It really is. And so, as I said before, man, me personally, in this situation, when I'm looking at this thing like this, man, bro, the Philly messed their team up. We talked about them in a different video. We'll talk about them, but they're destroyed. They're ruined. They'll never be the same again. They destroyed their team. Philly destroyed their team, bro. But now you want to... It just makes me think, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, so a lot of teams want to be facilitators and helping this deal. So I think Jimmy's getting moved. I think that the Bucks are looking hard at Jimmy and trying to find ways to move him, and get a deal done. I also believe Phoenix is looking too, but that's going to be harder in my opinion. Because Bradley Beal, he don't want to go anywhere, Now, do you give up Bradley Beal? Do they take him in Miami? You never know. For Jimmy, a guy who's led you to 2 NBA Finals in 4 years, 4 conference finals, even with Jimmy's mishaps right now, I don't think that's a fair deal. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I doubt it, though. I doubt it. So, that's just the truth. That's just the truth, bro. So, yeah. I'm just thinking about it. So, y'all definitely got to let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section about them. It's still going to move Jimmy. I don't think Jimmy's going to stay there. I think it's over with. I think that right now is all shenanigans right now until he gets moved. And that's what I feel, So, most def, Oh, and let's go to this. This situation with Scottie Pippen going in on Charles Barkley. Now, like I said, I watched the interview from the beginning when it first came out on the Patrick David Beck show, Valuetainment. And I saw Scotty. Scotty basically came out, went off on Charles. Basically, he's like, I think he's like Mike told him don't go over there messing with Charles. He ain't really, he wasn't hungry enough. He ain't want it. He said when he got over there, he took Tim Grover down there because remember Mike had retired at this time. This was after the '98 season. Mike had retired. They wasn't going to go back to the Bulls, so Mike had retired. He had moved on for that time, and so Scotty, like I said, Scotty gave up some crazy info. He said that he turned down Philly, bro. He said that the Philadelphia 76ers with a young AI wanted to sign him, but he didn't want to go to a cold place. He also said that Phoenix was out there, but they was going to pay him less money, so the obvious choice was Houston, going over there with two veteran guys where they was trying to win a championship. That's what he said, right? So, be it as it may. That's crazy, though. He had a chance to play with a young AI. And that's before AI went to the finals, like a year and a half before he went to the finals. That's crazy, bro. Scotty could have been over there instead of going to Houston, you know. That's something to think about. But anyways, Scotty said that, you know, Mike warned him about, you know, playing with Charles. So he said that he took the trainer, Tim Grover, down to Houston with him to work out. You know, Tim Grover, they like to get workouts in before practice. So they'll go through, do a whole workout before the practice. And so they were doing it. And then he said all of a sudden Charles Barkley stopped going. He just didn't like getting up early in the morning. That's crazy, bro. And he said basically, you know, Charles would party all night, didn't like getting up in the morning, wasn't dedicated, wasn't committed. And he blamed that failure on Charles Barkley. You know, now I'm pretty sure Charles Barkley's going to come out and have something else to say about that next time he's on TV. Because I'm pretty sure he's going to have something to say about that. Being that, you know, Scotty himself did not have the best performance that season. And then they moved on from Scotty after that, you know, when he didn't play to what they thought. And then he ended up going over to the Portland Trail Blazers, taking a lesser role, but they did go to the Western Conference Finals and was right on the doorstep of going to another NBA Finals. I think Scotty wanted that, another championship to show he was this, that, and the third without Mike, but it never happened. It never happened. You know, Kobe and Shaq, they went on that run. God bless Kobe's soul. They went on that run in the fourth quarter in Game 7 and took that game from the Portland Trail Blazers. I never forget, Scotty goes back in the tunnel and throws all the towels off the rack on the floor. You know, all the towels that were stacked up, he just threw them all over the floor. He was ticked. So, yeah, most def, man. You guys let me know what y'all think, though, man, about that situation with Charles Barkley, man. How y'all feel about that? Do y'all believe it or not? That's what he said. So, that's how we looking at it, man. But we appreciate everybody that's tapped in. You know, got a lot of love for all of y'all. Y'all know what it is. And so, definitely let me know what y'all feel on this, man. Peace. All right, you guys, so make sure you guys go check out the Straight Drop weight loss formula website. The link is pinned at the top of the comment section below. We appreciate all of you guys. Y'all can go check out the testimonials and everything right here on the website. Make sure you guys get you guys some excellent reviews on the website. Like, share, subscribe, tap in, hit that merchandise store link at the bottom, pinned at the top too, as well as you guys can donate to the stream. We appreciate y'all. Shouts out to the LDBC and salute to my brother A Weapons. He represents Midlife Music. Y'all hear him a lot of times on the tracks on some of my content. So salute to A Weapons as well. Make sure y'all get that music, the merch, everything.